greetings from Dublin. I'm here with check-in number 3, even though it's been like maybe 2 weeks since my last one. I've been so busy. I've had so much going on with school and with friends and going out and traveling on the weekends and doing all these different things. But I'm here to check in and let you know that I'm doing well. I'm alive. I'm getting used to Dublin and I'm really starting to like it a lot more than I did right at the beginning. It's not quite as stressful as it was, and I really think I'm settling in quite nicely. I just want to talk about a couple things that I've been doing. Not last weekend, 2 weekends ago, I went down to Cork City. It was the first time I had been back this semester. I didn't know I'd go back that early. I thought I'd probably wait till my parents got here, but I had some new friends and they're like, hey, we're going to Cork. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Cork. So I went down with them and that was really fun. As soon as I stepped off the train, there was just a sigh of relief. I felt so at home and I knew where I was going and what I was doing, and I still knew a couple people there, and it was just like a really great weekend. We got to see Blarney Castle again. I've now kissed the Blarney Stone 3 times, so I should really have the gift of gab by now, and I think, you know, if you know me, I do. And then we got to ring the Shandon bells, which are really awesome. You go to the very top of this church and you can see the bells, and there's a beautiful view of the entire city of Cork, just like a 360 view, and you get to ring the bells, and I played Happy Birthday on these like church's bells, and I'm sure all the neighbors are like, what is going on? But it was really fun and cool. And then we got to see St. Finbarr's. We did a tour of that awesome cathedral. I got to show my friends like where I lived last semester and UCC, and we went to a museum and we went to this really cool jail up there. Yeah, it was just an all-around great weekend. I got to see some people that are still there. I don't know really many people there, but I saw three people that I still know there, which was really fun. I mean, I was definitely happy to see them because so many people went home after last semester. So it was a really great time. And then this weekend on Saturday, I went on a day trip to Belfast. Belfast is about 2 hours from Dublin. It's in Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK, and it's a really interesting place to visit because it was in the troubles of the 70s and 80s, and then, you know, kind of the 90s too. There was a lot of fighting and like animosity between the Protestant population and the Catholic population, and so that has sort of constructed a very interesting city now. The fighting and stuff like that is over at this point, but you can definitely still see the separation, and it creates for a really interesting culture in the town. But we also got to see the Titanic Museum, and we got to see downtown and get some food and do a little shopping, which the downtown area is beautiful, and the people are just so friendly and nice, and we had a really good time. Belfast, like its claim to fame is that it was where the Titanic was built, so that was really cool that we got to see the Titanic Museum. It's a beautiful museum, a huge museum, and we just got to learn all about the making of the Titanic and the designing of the Titanic, you know, and then the actual departure of the Titanic and the sinking of the Titanic and all those different things. But the museum is just very nicely constructed and put on. And it was a free day trip for me, so I was happy. You know, I was like, okay, great, this is wonderful. I didn't have to pay for any of it, but it was worth the money had I paid for it. So that was just a really awesome time too. And this weekend I'm going to Galway. I'm actually leaving tomorrow, so that's exciting. I'm sure I'll have just so many pictures of Galway. We're going to see Galway, the city, Old Town, and then Connemara, which is a really scenic area pretty close to Galway, and we're going to see the Cliffs of Moher once again. And I just love the Cliffs of Moher. They're so amazing and just like huge, and you're like, wow, you know, the majesty of nature is just amazing. So I'm really excited for this weekend. It's going to be a great time. You know, I'm just kind of staying in my classes and doing my best over here academically. Some of my classes are kind of hard, but I really enjoy some of my other ones, so that's good. And the weather is getting a little bit nicer. It's still in the 40s, but we haven't had a lot of rain, surprisingly, so that's really awesome. And I have a lot of international trips sort of in the works. I have a lot of plane tickets bought. and I need to do some more planning, so I have places to stay in those locations, but that should make for some interesting vlogs coming up. So definitely once I get into March and April, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, a lot of weekend trips, and I'm really excited, you know, to take pictures there and share those on this channel and on social media and on my Facebook page. So definitely check in a little later, and please subscribe below. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye. Signed the wall. Also, I forgot to mention, this week I took over the KU Study Abroad Instagram page. If you want to head on over there to Instagram, it's KU, capital K, capital U, and then Study Abroad. All the pictures from Ireland from this week are from me. Also, last social media plug, on Facebook, I have the Opinionated Lassie Facebook page, so go over there and like that, and you'll get notifications on videos and posts. And then my blog is www.opinionatedlassie.blogspot.com. All those places are being updated sort of sporadically, so I'll see you there too. Bye!